Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP. I hope you had a really good Thursday. I hope you have a really good Friday, and hope we have a really good weekend. Okay, now let's have a green weekend. Let's have a nice green weekend. Get some pick up, and let's break out of this levels of resistance on XRP, and let's go to the moon. It would be nice, wouldn't it? If we just get on with this bull run. It's getting frustrating for everybody right now. I do appreciate that. The ups and downs of consolidation, but this is what it is. It's sideways action, and you feel like it's gearing up though, don't you? I think everyone does. I feel like it's gearing up for a move, a big move, especially for XRP. So watch this space, everybody. So just to reassure you, even if you was to dip down to our particular targets here, it's not bad, okay? Because look over here, you've bolted up. Oh no, the end of the bull market. But you come back down and you corrected, and you adhered to the 20 and making the higher highs and higher lows, and boom, see you later, alligator, up to that final leg of the bull run right there. And unfortunately, as you're fully aware, XRP would probably be up at its all-time high and consolidating on that range at the moment, but obviously with the FUD around it and stuff like that, it's kind of held it down a little bit, because just here, obviously with the FUD and the SEC, it drove it into the floor. We've got that capitulation event, but it's doing well considering all that. To be fair, at the end of the day, it's got a court case against it and it's still doing relatively well. So that has to be, you got to take that sort of metric in its own stride, because think about that logically. If it was pure shit, if it was whatever they're trying to say it is, and all these FUD naysayers are saying, then XRP would be down here, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be sort of picking up off its local bottom. It would be rolling, wouldn't it? It would be still in the bear market. But right now you can see it's in a bull market because of the bullish cross on the weekly EMA. It's picking up, back testing support. It's adhering to support as well, which is good. You've got all the moving averages that are creeping up towards it. It's adhering. It's consolidating for the next leg up. It's refueling them rocket ships, so to speak, because I think, not financial advice, but once it goes, it's going to go for XRP, and it will go explosively. For example, it might not even come down to our targets. Who's got a crystal ball? We ain't. All we say is what we see in the charts, and right now you can see it's in a level of resistance, hitting resistance, and just like I said last week, okay, this particular week here says I would like to see it get over this particular 0786 resistance right here on the Fibonacci, the 161 dollars there, because then you're making progress, a big tick to the upside. So if we can get a pickup for XRP anytime soon, then I do want to see it close on the weekly above 161, because that will mean continuation, and you're looking relatively healthy to get towards that all-time high, basically, and then some in this bull run. So right now, I'm just going to measure a simple little metric, and people, they always think that market cap is a big thing. Okay, all right. We're in a world full of liquidity right now. You've got Amazon that's a multi-trillion-dollar market cap. You've got Bitcoin that's over $1 trillion now. You've got Ethereum, $500 billion, and it's fastly approaching a higher number there as it does continue in this bull run. Market caps, they're good, obviously. They sort of put a bit of a stamp on things, but it should never be a ceiling, so to speak. We're in an evolving world where technology and crypto is pioneering and advancing. Basically, imagine like 20 years ago, being able to get into Amazon, at the floor. Basically, these are the opportunities we're being given right now, because Amazon, as you know, is a pioneering company, and this is what these companies are. XRP. Bitcoin is not necessarily a company, but XRP, the token, you can see where it's going. It's going to be used by the banks, Nostro. The pool of money that it's going to replace is astronomical when you think about it. So that's where you could see that valuation for XRP. So market cap, to cap a price on it by market cap is an unrealistic thing to say. I see a lot of comments in the video saying you can't possibly go to that because the market cap will be 1 trillion or 1.5 trillion. Once XRP does get to this particular price prediction, and I do anticipate you're at least going to get to like the 1414, and then obviously, as you know, with the overextension there, you may see that parabolic roll off top, which is spoken about in previous videos right there at $27. If it does get to there, then obviously you're looking at $1 trillion market cap plus. That's great, okay, because once it gets there as well, once it gets through the FUD, once it gets through the SEC case, once they declare that it is, a currency and as such, and in that big green light, can you imagine the wall of money that's going to come into XRP and crypto in general? That it's not a scam and it's not going to zero. It's just absolutely rocket. And this may be that super cycle that I've seen thrown around a lot as well, that, you know, everyone anticipates, not just myself, but a lot of people. You know, you've got the two-part bull run theory, you've got the bull run ending in September, October, you've got it ending next year. But who knows? This thing that's going on with XRP right now, this FUD, this set case, might actually be a very good thing for crypto, in a sense that once it comes out, you know, that it is a currency, and the SEC have dropped the case, and the green light, the wall of money, the institutional wall of money, that you can't even imagine how much money's there, by the way. You think you know, but you don't know. Okay, it's huge, it's astronomical. And that's what's coming, effectively. That's what's coming, and we're all a part of that, and we're fortunate enough to be able to get in at the floor, basically, here. You know, it would have been nice getting in down here when it was valued at zilch, basically. But so far, so good. It's not lost any key support. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's looking relatively good for continuation in my book. But again, I've not got a crystal ball. So just going to do a quick little metric right now. Off this previous top here, where it started to roll, and everyone in this previous bull run in 2017, I remember all this. I was a part of all this. I remember this. This was a fantastic time. Yeah, and when it did do this, obviously with my inexperience, I was wobbling a little bit and thinking, oh no, and stuff like that. But obviously it's good that we've gone through this process, because we can see what we can sort of do advancing in the future, so to speak. So this particular metric here, where it topped out and started to roll back down, as you know, was a whopping correction right there for XRP. But that's what happens in crypto. You know, it comes down to go back up, basically. So from this high there to the all-time high, basically, in the previous bull run of that particular cycle just there, was 737%. So basically it came up, topped out, rolled down, consolidated before advancing again, and from the high to the all-time high was 737% right there. So let's say that we've got this sort of leg left in this bull run for XRP. And I'm being conservative with that, okay? I'm being conservative because who knows? We may be at this particular level for XRP where we've come up, we're rolling back to consolidation, then we go through one leg, consolidation, and a final leg. Who knows? No one's got a crystal ball. Now, if that is the case, you're up here at that $27 plus, and some of those $50 price predictions that I've seen for XRP, which would absolutely be amazing, obviously. And there's your multi-trillion-dollar market cap right there for XRP. But let's say, what did I just measure there? Was it 707% or something like that from this cycle top? 726% roughly. So let's say, okay, we're at this stage now of this bull run. So we've gone up and we're starting to consolidate, go sideways, sort of forming this ABC correction type thing before making the next leg up. So from that high there, 700 and something percent, wasn't it? You know, 712. So you're up there. You're at the 1414 extension. You're at $13, $15 plus. Then obviously the parabolic euphoria top and the green light. Boom. That's where you could see XRP absolutely explode, basically. But again, not financial advice. I've not got a crystal ball. But that's the market cycles, basically. And markets are driven by human emotion, 101. And technical. So yeah, that's a little bit of gibber on XRP. Sorry if that bored you. So right now I'm just going to jump into the 4-hourly time frame. So just looking at XRP on the 4-hourly time frame, it looks relatively healthy. You've had the little pick up here, haven't you, off this bottom? A bit of congestion around here, didn't know what it wanted to do. So what it's done, it's come back up for some air, and it's retesting this resistance right now of a 20 EMA on a 4-hourly time frame. Now what you do need to see, obviously, is get back above, break above, back test the support, then obviously get back up to 55, which is a red line. Okay, it's a 55 on a 4-hourly time frame. You get back above that, then you will start to look at a nice little recovery here, and this correction might be over for XRP, and you might actually come down as low as this. But I do want to remind you that when things come down, they do it in stages. They don't just go like see you later, fall to earth. Basically, or when they take off, they don't just shoot off into space. It does it in stages. It has a trajectory, it has a destination, and usually, you know, if the pattern that's in play, it's validated away. And right now, the pattern that's in play is you're in a bit of a downtrend. You're being forced down. You're under resistance. If you continue to hit resistance, that's where you will see that pressure coming down. Just like here, you got above. You're in an uptrend. Basically, you're adhering to support. Boom. You topped out, making a lower high than this, and then you've rolled again, and basically you're in a downtrend. So you do need to see XRP get back above the EMAs, because if you start to do that, you've bottomed out here and you start to go on. Projectively, you could get back above the EMAs, take out this level of resistance right here, and then you would look looking at least tackling that high. And you know, you could look at something like this for XRP if it starts to pick up. does something like that, back test the support, see you later alligator, we're out of here, and this is all done with. See you later, consolidation over, you know, marching onwards and upwards for XRP in this bull run. But so far, you know, you've got to see and adhere to what's in front of you, and at the moment you're hitting resistance. Okay, you're in a bit of a downtrend. You fell through support. You got the bearish cross. You're hitting your head, and projectively you can see where potentially you could come back down to test this. So what I'm going to do is just drop in a ghost feed and show you exactly, because it works in waves. Okay, look, when this happened, it sort of did this waveform, come back down, another waveform, congestion for pickup, consolidation, waveform, come back down, made a low before making a high. Do you see that? It does it in legs. It does it in waves. It doesn't just go like this. You see that? So, and this is exactly what you've got going on for XRP again. You've broke down, you're doing it in waveforms. Okay, so this is where you could see the potential waveforms coming down to retest that low especially. I do think that potentially you might not see XRP fall any lower than that, but I've not got a crystal ball. Okay, do put some cheeky bids in on that particular level. If you do start to see it fall, I would imagine you get a little bit of a bounce right there for XRP. Okay, not financial advice, but we're going to show is the ghost feed basically. So we've got this thing called a ghost feed. They go from the top just there, and you go to the bottom just there, and you can see effectively that's what that looks like. Now you can see it was a bit more of a steeper decline with this particular correction, because you was at a top. Okay, you've gone up. Look how much you've gone up. So that's why you come back down so quickly as well. Do you see that? But this, if I drag this up, you can see effectively you're sort of round there now. And what I'll do is squish this up like that, and you can see it's waveforms. You see that? So effectively you come like there, and that's where you could potentially see if XRP does start to hit its head on the 55, get through and gets rejected, you may start to see that sort of wave back down towards this sort of area. And who knows, at that particular level there, that's why you might see a bit of a capitulation event for XRP, and you might actually start to see it sort of roll, lose the level of this support here around about $1, and then come back down to test a 20 weekly EMA. And failing that, obviously, if it does go any deeper than that, then we've given you that possible C wave pullback right down there for XRP, which in my opinion would be an absolute steal. But again, not got a crystal ball, and it's not financial advice, but this is what I mean about things working in waveform. You can see it's almost perfect. Look at that, it's perfect. So effectively what I'm trying to say is keep an eye on XRP. If it does start to get rejected on the 55, starts to roll over, if it breaks through this 20, hits its head, then yeah, you are going to be looking at more of a downturn for XRP. And again, if it does start to roll here and lose support and hits resistance, then you're looking at a lovely 24% short opportunity right there for XRP over the next week or so. But obviously, to invalidate that and sort of get this consolidation event out of the way, like I've just said to you, get above the EMAs, break this level of resistance right there. And I'll show you what that level of resistance right is for XRP. Moving forward, that particular level of resistance right there is 154, because you can see it's support, and it's been resistance. This is why you got that key level of resistance right there. If you do start to see XRP march on, get above the EMAs, backtest and break that as support, beautiful. You're going to be looking at upside for XRP, and I think that this sort of consolidation event is finally over, and you're going to start to see more confidence come back into XRP. But that's a little update on XRP today. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow with another update. Take care. Bye bye.